Welcome to Synopsis Pictures. And today we will be talking about an episode of a Filipino true storytelling of sociocultures called Ka Puso Mo Jessica Soho. Your fellow heart Jessica Soho in English. Please turn closed captions on for the best viewing experience. Please click or tap on the subscribe button to support the channel. It may be a simple task for you, but it is very valuable for us. Our story starts with crying children. Their mother died, and their father named Mario had to leave for work. But he did promise to return, and the children held on to those words. Mario worked as a miner. He regularly sends cash to his family. But one day, he suddenly stopped sending them. That alerted his children. They lost contact to their sole benefactor. Then came the 1989 tragedy. A landslide happened where Mario worked at. It was confirmed 8 dead bodies were found in the area. Mario's children were devastated. Their father didn't keep his promise of coming home to them one day. One of his children stopped going to school and worked as a fisherman to survive and feed his sisters. It may have been years since they lost their father, but the siblings still pray for his soul. But one unexpected day came. One of Mario's daughters received a phone call from beyond the grave. It was a man's voice, and he sounded so much like her father's. It may have been 3 years since the tragedy happened. They prayed for their father's soul to rest in peace. It was then his presence was felt again. The unknown phone number was tracked, and the siblings traveled to the area where the transmission was sent to find a man whom they call father. The father who called one of them was not a ghost, but a living, breathing human being. It turns out Mario survived the landslide 30 years ago. He did contemplate about going home to his family, but he was broke and was stuck in the mountains. During the event of the landslide, many of his fellow miners were buried alive, and Mario was lucky to have survived the ordeal. He did marry again, but got widowed once more after a few years. Mario regretted getting married for the second time. He could have returned to his family and took care of them as they grow older. A neighbor of his helped him get in contact with his daughter, until the call from beyond the grave mystery was born. The siblings traveled all the way to the mountains to visit the mine shaft where their father was thought to have been buried alive. They didn't know Mario lived very close to the proximity and meet their father. For the first time in over 30 years, the family was reunited again. And what a tearful gathering that was. After all those years of praying for their deceased father's soul, he was actually alive all this time. Mario, the man who was thought to have been buried alive in the mine shaft many years ago, returned from the dead and reunited with his family once again. Please subscribe to the channel, click the bell icon, or leave a like and a comment. It will help the channel out. Thank you for watching the Synopsis Pictures.